All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Today is January 19th. It is 8:01 a.m. CST. Today is a partial holiday, so don't forget, today is MLK Day. So market will be closing early, so we won't have any afternoon sessions today, but we will be running the morning session with me, your host, Rizzy. So hope you guys are ready to make some money. Let's go over the morning levels and get ourselves ready for the morning session. Alrighty. For gold, I've got a breakout level of 4,642. First take profit is at 4,670. Sell the reversal at 4,619. And a buy the reversal at 4,571. Got a breakdown spot of 4,547. And your first take profit is at 4,520. For ES, we've got a breakout spot of 7,002. Your first take profit is at 7,017. Sell the reversal at 6,989. I'll buy the reversal at 6,963. Breakdown spot of 6,951. And your first take profit is at 6,936. For NQ, I've got a breakout spot of 25,853. Your first take profit is at 25,949. Sell the reversal at 25,771. Buy the reversal at 25,606. Breakdown spot of 25,524. And your first take profit at 25,428. And those are your morning levels here, team. So I hope those serve you well today. Don't forget, if you guys are looking for my morning levels, you can catch those each and every morning inside Blue Sky's great Discord channel. And don't forget, the rest of this week is not a holiday. We've got some great classes lined up. And tomorrow, we've got Tuesday coming up. So we have Coach Becky with Market Mamas doing her trade psychology class tomorrow afternoon, as well as our pajama traders. We got Coach Breezy in for 7 p.m. for the Asia Open, as well as Coach Blasky for that late session in the Tokyo overnight. Don't want to miss those. 7 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. Eastern. You can catch our after hours coaches hosting in the Discord. That's right. 5 days a week, 4 days a week. You can catch our coaches in the after hours session streaming here live. So don't want to miss that, because, the after hour session does provide some great opportunity for traders. Well, we'll see what the after hour session shows us. Let's see. Let's get the NASDAQ chart off. Let's roll over to the hot sheets. See what we got in the morning section. We did have a pretty nasty sell-off from the Sydney Open on Sunday. We proceeded to sell off a little over 300 points in the NASDAQ. The market has not rebounded and doesn't really show much inclination to want to regain some of this sell. Even Bitcoin has suffered a pretty large sell-off and has not rebounded from the bad news. Right now, currently, we have a mixed bag of very negative news across the board, ranging from tariff news being implemented to countries across the EU to conflict with Coinbase and the U.S. government. Seems that the news is going to be pretty nasty here in the morning session, and it looks like investors are not buying it, not interested, and not liking what they hear. Sounds like a lot of lack of confidence in the market has spilled across the different indices, and it's showing here into Monday morning. You guys can clearly see that the market has not found anything positive to try to rebound or reclaim some of this overnight sell-off, and has proceeded to continue to sell into the morning. And looks like going into the opening session, we might even get a further sell-off. So further cementing investors in the market's perspective that the Fed needs to stay independent and does not need political theater in the market. So hopefully the market can get itself corrected and get us some gains back towards the upside. Looks like my swing bid calls are probably going to be a little hurting today, but hey, we've got 3 weeks left on those. Only time will tell, and that's what we're here for. We're here to make money and not be scared. So again, today is a holiday, so watch your trading. Probably going to get some volatility here in the morning session. I would expect that by well into the New York London close, I would expect us to start using volume. So let's plan accordingly. Let's try to get our trades in early so we can make our money early and call it a day early and enjoy the early holiday for us here in the market. See gold. Gold also showing some of the same structure that the overall market has. Did proceed to have a sell-off here and has not been able to really reclaim anything since the Sydney Open. Oh, it would help if I turn electronic trading hours on. Okay, I couldn't be more mistaken. Looks like gold is actually taking a bounce in the overnight session. So sitting at 4,669. So do have some upside movement here on precious metals yet again. So that is definitely a good thing if you guys are invested or looking at precious metals. Might offer you guys an opportunity there. Maybe for some continued upside, but we shall see with the overall market lacking conviction and the trend to the upside. So, kind of difficult to say that the market is going to want to continue to the upside because we're not necessarily seeing that just yet. Market is more so consolidating and it looks like if it may even want to continue to push lower. So I'm really interested to see how that will translate over to precious metals here in the morning session. All right. And that is my morning roundup. So thanks again for everybody popping in this morning. How are y'all doing? Good to see you, Boba. Major Pain. Timbuktu. Timbuktu, that's a new name. I do not recognize your name, sir. Good morning to you. Welcome to the channel. You've been a member since December 15th. So good to see you in here. Dahlia, Tauber, Mr. Lex, Hope, Johnny, good to see you. Lewis. We got Big Rich in here as well. Let's see if we have any news or any announcements. Okay, no announcements yet. I'm sure that the Blue Sky team is going to have some cool announcements for us. Don't forget, we got Coach Mike coming back tomorrow. So if you love that commentary, you can check it out. Giovanni, how you doing, Giovanni? You know what? We're early enough in the morning. I can bring you on. Just please make sure that you watch your language because we may have traders that are at work. Oh, I don't see your request anymore. When's the podcast? Should be coming out this afternoon. We recorded it. It came out fantastic. The podcast came out great. Like this recording, hands down. This one's better than all the ones we've done. You can imagine how many you've seen. We'll be open till midday, so a little bit into New York lunch, and then we'll be closing. My best suggestion is try to be done before New York lunch. Try to see if you can get out by London close. That's when the most amount of volume is going to kick into the market. So you'll have a short time. So just kind of, the longer you stay in the market, the more difficult it'll be because volume will start to dry up. So you're on days like today, you're racing against the clock. Who's gonna give up first? Are you gonna run out of time before the market putters out? You just have to think of it like that. Or nothing till Tuesday. Yeah, we could just range down here and just be stuck down here until Tuesday. Yeah, no, that's the other bad thing about it. None of us want that. That'd be like worst case scenario if we stay in that. Bear Crocs Riz. You know what? It might be a Bear Crocs day, my friend. It may just be a Bear Crocs day. It feels like it right now. It feels like it. Yeah, the daily trend broke, man. The daily trend broke. I was really hoping that we would have caught a bit to the upside, but man, nothing. I tried to catch this in the overnight session and I got cut up. So I just gave up. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. You can tell I'm still trying to catch the bid to the upside and I just can't get it, man. It's just been, oh man, it's been kicking my butt. I'm writing some M and Q. I'm writing some M and Qs right now. That's what I'm trading right now. Some M and Qs, but it's not good. It's not looking good from where we're at right now. All right, guys, just looking over some notes here, trying to see if I have anything important, anything good. Well, not looking good here going into the open. Looks like we are going to get more of that sell. Tell you guys. Sheesh. I'm about to get stopped out of my personal account right here. Yep, just got stopped out. It doesn't look like we're going to get any more upside. It looks like it's going to continue selling into the open. It's gross. Sheesh. Yeah, they're not going to let this thing go to the upside, are they? Big gaps didn't let me manage risk. I just set aside. I've got VIX expiration on Wednesday. Ooh, nice. You're trading some VIX cons, huh? Ooh, you are riding that volatility, brother. I like it. What is this? I like that. I never trade the VIX, though. I personally don't. It's a good swing call though, or swing position to trade, because you're just banking on volatility and it's gonna kick in one day or another. You just have to make sure you're on the right day. Hey, even my news feeds are closed today. Jeez, we get no news, no nothing. This is gonna be us and our thoughts today, team. That's all it's gonna be. Turned. Mhm. It's a nasty sell-off there. Look at that. It's interesting. we're still selling. It doesn't look like it's going to give up. Nasty. I should just get out of this. I'm going into the open. Yeah. I should have known to go short instead of trying to long this. Let's see if we get a little pop. Maybe I should tighten it up so I don't lose a crazy amount of money out of this. Getting more sell signals on the NAS. Probably going to get into these lows here. Probably push 25, 259. We're into the 200 here on the one. We've been fighting the 200 for 2 hours now, trying to break one way or the other. Trying to either get lower or bounce from it. Doesn't look like it wants to bounce. It's got like 6 minutes to open, team. Just be careful, you know. Like I said, it's a short day. Let's watch our trades. You know, if the morning doesn't start working for you, don't force it. You know, if your first couple of trades out the go just aren't working for you, might not be the day for you. Might be better to wait until tomorrow and let the charts line up in your favor better, you know? Well, Steve's over there hitting target fill, target fill, target fill. You can see it. He's probably been shorting this all morning. There you go. See, Steve, someone's going to move this thing. He's right. He ain't lying. Well, if there's any time they get a bounce, it's here at the open. Otherwise, we're going to get further selling and the sellers are going to remain in control. You know? Ace is ready for that rocket fuel. I'm ready for some rocket fuel, man. I want to see this market rip. I want to see it do something. About a minute until open, team. Good luck to you all today. And ding, ding, ding. There is your bell. There's that volatility kicking in here on the market now. What will they do for us? The market's starting to sell down. Not doing very well here in this morning session. Yes, proceeding to sell here in the morning session. I wonder if it won't be until tonight that we get that upside move. The market proceeding to sell. Like it wants to take out those lows. It doesn't show any inclination that it wants to stop the sell. Jesus, it's gross. Hmm. Jeez. And they're really selling it now. They're going to break those lows. Dang, man, the market is not reacting to any of that news over the weekend good at all. It just looks like they were just, they're not digging this, not digging this at all. Gold's holding that flag that it's formed here. You can see it here on this higher time frame right now. Bet you if we looked at it on the 15, it'll look a little bit better. There's a bull flag right there that's standing out on the gold trade right now. Since the equities markets are closed today, it doesn't look like we're going to get much movement on that side. Oof, oof. Oh man, they're going to take my stop. They're going to take my stop. Oh my god. How does that even work? Oh my god. No bueno. No bueno. It's not good. Not good if we want upside, that's for sure. Hey, good morning, MJ. How you doing? Good to see you. Yep. Well. And work out good for us there at all. Looks like we are going to get more selling here into the morning session. Man, oh man, how much further, how much lower can this go? You know what? Let me switch over because I'm on my M&Q chart this morning. Come join us. You want me to join you guys in the short? I missed the short, dude. I was trying to catch the bounce. I was trying to catch the bounce, and all I caught was a knife, man. All I caught was a knife. My hand still hurts from it, man. Win zero. Yeah, I know, right? Win zero. That's what RQ is waiting for, man. He wants that complete collapse. Can we give it to him though? You know, we almost bounced off my 4 hour support at 25 244. Some lows right here. I can't believe we've been selling for this many hours. It's like Bitcoin is even selling further down. And there goes the S starting to push further down. Gross. Even looks like gold is starting to give it up as well. Precious metals aren't holding up for us. Bitcoin's coming down. Hey, they're going to sell this thing more. Getting more sales signals on NQ now. Everything is starting to tilt to the sell side here on the market. Hey, good morning, SideQuest. How's it going there? Oh, look at that. We're getting spammed by people for so wobbly. That's some loser channel out here. I guess they're just some bots. Sorry, I'm kind of dealing with it. Oh yeah, we are getting botted. Getting botted pretty bad here. Nvidia and wait 2 weeks. Right? You're not wrong on that. You know what? Since you mentioned Nvidia, let's take a look at Nvidia. I wouldn't mind taking a look at that ticker. See what it's doing right now. I would honestly say that you should wait until tomorrow if you were to do that. See how the morning opens with the market selling off. You might be able to wait until like maybe Wednesday or Thursday if the market continues to sell. You might be able to see something positive. Man, I'm gonna have to check the other stream, make sure that those guys didn't bot that stream also. Yep, they sure did. Let me see. Make sure I got all my chats active. Put that over there. Yeah, let's go back to gold. Since Nvidia is closed, I'll keep an eye on it this week, though. I'm always down for, some volatility or some long swings. What a slow morning. Oh, we're finally getting that bid now. 10 minutes into the open. Well, 20 minutes. You got a pretty wild orb on the market here. Should we even mark the orb because we're so far low? Sheesh. Pretty much where it is right now. It's a pretty tight range here on that orb. So NQ orb will be a high side of 25 to 96 and a low side of 25 to 40. Oops, I just moved it. Wanted to go to a lower time frame. Hey, 1 for 1 for me and Steve's coin flip. Why do you be 1 for 1? Well, you're just taking the order based on you're just taking an order when you hear order fill. RQ, you're crazy, RQ. You're crazy, RQ. Why not? You know what? I don't ask. I don't ask. I'm not even gonna ask. Who's gonna let it go? Are we finally getting that bid up on this thing? You're gonna do it for us? So reluctant to take a long on the market. I see Steve's starting to turn to the upside. Looks like. If I'm wrong, sucks. Okay. All right, let's try to take this. Just level a hold and maybe we'll break out of the orb high. Already bounced off the orb low. Maybe we'll start getting that bounce up. Let's see. Volume starting to kick in. Let's see. Long is holding well. Well, it looks like RQ, we got it. We caught that at the bottom, didn't we? Hey, LP, good morning. Or breakage, go, go, go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's break that orb right above it now. Put my stop above my entry. So I should do. Well, I know RQ's in this long. Bitcoin not catching that bid. Getting the volume kicking in now. Let's see. Well, we made up for a morning loss so far. Bulbous hoping for a retest at the pre-market high to VWAP, the 348 to 358 range. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I want to see us get a little bit. I want to see us get to that gap. I want to see us get up to 460, 470. That's what I want to see. I'm willing to hold this for that. I'm willing to hold this for that. That's what I'm going to hold this for. Okay, coach, I switched from Steve's team to your team. Oh my goodness, my team. Welcome to the dark side. Getting some mixed signals here now. Let's see if we can hold this. Let's see if we can hold this and just continue to the upside. Looking good now, though. Looking really good now here for that upside move. Hit it, RQ. Let's get paid, my friend. Let's get paid. Wow, what an insane move to the upside. Look at that. Wow. Barely any drawdown on that position there. Wow. That was awesome. Awesome trade right there. Who's in this long? You guys better be in this long now. This is going to be the good one for the morning session. This is the one that's going to pay. If you guys haven't traded the morning session, this is the one that's going to pay fat. I didn't take this into account that I should have. One of my accounts, I'm read from the overnight. You're too early to the party. But was as long at 248. Dang, 248. Oh my God, I love your entry, Boba. I'm a little jelly. I'm a little jelly, bro. Not gonna lie. It's all good though. It's all good. For this long, you got stopped out twice. Ah, I got you. I got you. It's like that, bro. It's like that. Days like today are tricky though. You know, guys can see that. Lack of volume. You get that uncertainty. You know, people aren't quite sure where price should be going. You know, you had this major sell off already. And we just lacking institutional buyers. You could see that in the market. It was like a Globex session, right? Oh, looks like the market's coming back, pulling back now here on these on the 200. Oh, sender verified fail. Is that it for the upside? They're going to give it up here. They're not going to get us over the 200. You got to be kidding me, right? You got to be kidding me. This is not. This is not what we're going to do here, right? Sheesh. Silver ripping? Let's see. Let's hear some news on silver. Silver is actually green, 6% up on the day. Silver is actually moving quite nicely to the upside versus gold. You might actually see gold move up then if silver is trying to do this. Not necessarily translating right now, but it does appear to it. Yes, it's holding that upside move. Hasn't quite given it up, but is lacking the volume. Looks like the conviction is just not there. The conviction of the upside move is just not present right now. Looks like Steve Renko's holding up to the upside as well. So let's see what happens here, team. Again, don't forget today is MLK Day, so we do have a holiday. I'll be back in just a second. Grab myself a cup of rocket fuel. Not looking too good here. Looking like it wants to sell and push further in now. Tested that orb low, just got stopped out on my position. Not what we want to see. Yeah, it feels like we could go lower. Looks like they're done now with with their cycle. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a decent trend on this. Maybe. Hmm. Where's my email? Oh, that's weird. Oh man, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Ah, well, they're buying it now. Oh my god. Javexa is so funny. Listen to a friend of mine stream right now. He's hilarious. Cracks me up. Okay, so this is still not going to work. Okay, still not going to work. Still can't send that. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you, bro. Lock in those gains. At least somebody is. I'm down right now. I'm down right now on my futures account. I'm still red from last night. I haven't been able to make up my losses. I'm just taking my time, bro. I am just taking my time. You took that NQ low. Good job, MJ. Good job. Alrighty, team. This is London Power Hour now. So we're right smack dab in the middle of London Power Hour. So let's see what our friends across the pond do if they are inclined to roll any positions, any long positions into Tuesday's session. Don't forget, today is a short session, so we are looking to try to get out of here, get out of the market here in the next hour. Oops, one for Steve. One or two, Steve. You're funny. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. Oh, let's see. Wow. All right, let me go grab my coffee. Be right back. Ah, we gotta charge these guys up. Yeah, we got a lot of viewers across the board. I see we got like 30 viewers on X. How you guys doing out there? If you guys want to have me take a look at a ticker here for the holiday, going in, getting ready for tomorrow, bull market day, and feel free to drop those in chat. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Dakuni, yes, yes. As a matter of fact, we are live here on, let's see where you're at. You're on YouTube. Yes, we are here 5 days a week. So you can catch us in the pre-market. So we start off 30 minutes before market open at the top of the hour. And we run all the way into about the London close, sometimes New York lunch. So it just depends. And then we've got our coaches that come on later in the afternoon. I also return for power hour Monday through Friday. So you can catch me here for a power hour. So my session personally is normally the morning session. And then I also run the power hour session. This week's going to change it up. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be moved off to. So hopefully somewhere good, we'll see. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to start running the lunchtime session. Yeah, I know. No, I asked the team and they're not quite sure yet. I think we're going to see, since Mike's coming back, he hadn't been feeling good and we're going to have to just see, how he's feeling, to be back in the swing of things, so, but like I said, I probably will be moving my schedule into the afternoon session. So you'll probably have me here maybe through New York lunch into power hour. I'm just not quite sure yet. So we'll see. Yep. Mike will be back for FOMC. That is right. It's gonna be good stuff. Hey, we got a lot of folks in Discord today. So I see we got 19 viewers in Discord. We got about 30 viewers on X, and across the spectrum, we got a whole lot of viewers. So hope you guys are having a good holiday weekend today. Don't forget, market closes early. We've got Coach Becky coming in tomorrow for trade psychology. Don't want to miss that. Don't forget our after hours sessions. Dakuni, the best thing I can say to you, my friend, is stop in the Discord. We here at Blue Sky have been working, the team has been working weekly, between Coach Matt, Coach Becky, myself, Blasky, Breezy. We have been just working diligently to bring you all kinds of content. So, you've got after hours trade sessions. So if you prefer the Asia session, we do have two traders that host mentorships, and they've got some trade classes going on from 7 p.m. Eastern all the way till about 9 p.m. Eastern, I think you can call it. So they got a 2-hour window that you can catch our trade coaches in the evening session. Then also we've got our fantastic mentorship class that happens every Thursday with Coach Matt. And that's the one. I think that's the one. If you guys are really looking for your edge, that's where you guys need to go. You guys need to take a look at Coach Matt's mentorship class because he asks the students that are in there every week, what content would they like, things like that. So, he's helping curate that content for those folks. So definitely a cool thing to see him doing, Yup. FOMC will be the GOAT trade. Can we get over this 200? I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, other than playing with my emotions here. We know y'all are going to try to take this market. Can you all buy it? Even Bitcoin's just kind of just chilling. I need Bitcoin to get back up into the 95 marks. I don't even want to think about how down my swing calls are right now. No bueno. Why? Oh, yeah. Yep, you're right. That's a huge gap. Everybody knows it's there. Everybody and their mom knows it's there. Everybody's shooting for it. Everybody's just getting cut up. Everybody's just getting annihilated trying to do it. Hmm. What is that? If the bulls are smart, we leave this for end of month and target the CPI wick. That high is not finished. Yeah, might be right on that one. Yeah, I think we still got high levels that have not been taken out yet. There's just not enough confidence in the market. I don't think. I think with everything that kind of transpired this weekend, I think the market is all like we're like back in that trade war talks. With us putting tariffs until we get Greenland and strong arming the other countries of the world to get what we want. I don't think that's going to work out well. If anything, it's going to make the Fed, have to kind of pivot because, they already had an agenda going on. And, we're already seeing how sticky inflation is. Stable coin. It feels like we are a stable coin. With all that news about crypto, man, crypto just got a wrench in the side. They just screwed up my whole Bitcoin swing along with the whole stuff going on with Coinbase and the government now. That's just insane, though. It just goes to prove a point, though. They don't want retail trying to make money in the crypto space anymore. institutions now want it and they don't feel we deserve to be part of it anymore. You paper handed Bitcoin, shame on you, bro. I don't expect that from you. If anybody I expected diamond handed would be you, Ace. But hey, sometimes you got to take profit, Being in the market is about making money, not being right, And sometimes you just got to take the money, Sometimes the money's too good. Look at that guy on Mr. Beast. He sold out his squad for $1 million. Everybody was all like talking about him. I got something for you to look at on the 2 hour or more. If you put an anchored VWAP from all-time high, you can see the rejection. Oh, really? Just do something already, London. I know, man. Shit. I don't think they're going to give us much movement here today. Maybe closer towards the close. They're just hosing traders trying to catch that gap. We had that pretty good entry on that last trade. Got stopped out on it. We could have taken some good profit on it. Now, what are we going to do next, though? Hmm. Volume and liquidity. I remember Matt saying post OPEX bears have a window to control the trend. I just hope we stay in a negative gamma all week. We'll make day trading easier when dealers buy into buying and selling into selling. Yeah, definitely. That is true. This is the week that the bears have the highest probability that they can control the market, right? So that is a good observation. It looks like it right now. It sure as heck looks like it. Pretty rough morning in the session. Very choppy. Not even really rangy. The best you got was that push up, and then we just been consolidating here under the 200. You could see that on the 3. If we go down to the lower time frames, you can just see where we're just oscillating around the 200. Still holding that orb high though. So that does give me a little confidence. And I know we have that gap to the upside. 6,900 is a line in the sand. They won't rug mill. They won't rug MLK, sorry. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't trust these guys. They squeezing MLK. You guys are funny. Well, at least there's no AI video of somebody getting milk poured on them. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah, this is rough. Trump tells NBC, I will 100% win. Asked if he will follow through on plans to hit European nations with tariffs absent on the Greenland deal. Yeah, it's a terrible situation there. It's complicating something that's already screwed up and not helping the situation. I feel bad. Well, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about any of that stuff, man. It looks like we're getting that upside push now. Can they hold it? Can we get over VWAP? We're going for it now. She looks like she's going to test it. But are we just going to stay in this range and just not go anywhere? That's the problem with it. without tariffs. Oh my God. Hey, Coach Becky, come on up. How you doing, Coach Becky? Good to see you. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning.
A funny picture from Ace. Yep. Always something in the headlines.
Always.
Mm.
Never fails.
Aw.
Some pretty
Dang, what a
crummy
gap
price
down us
action.
yesterday.
Sure did. It brought us real down.
Yeah. Oof. All day volatility today, though. Not a lot of big move here.
Uh-oh.
I think the bulls have the current move on this little range.
Looks like they're trying to,
Mm-hmm.
but they're finally holding it.
Yeah. Scalping kind of morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just catching up on the news headlines this morning. They're not cute.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Nope. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Trophy drop-off center.
Perfect. Makes sense. In the exit on NQ, it broke the high of the morning that it had poked at a few times.
Mm-hmm.
In a tight range, there'll definitely be some sellers there. Right, getting his points.
Looks
I'm
like
pretty
it.
excited for Mike to be back tomorrow. What? That'll be so fun.
Yeah, it should be fun.
When I started, he wasn't doing much of that anymore, so that'll be great to see him live, hear him. Everyone knows National Popcorn Day. Fun fact.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my girlfriend pays attention because her kid is obsessed with popcorn. So we have to go to the movies every year on this day, and because they give you like unlimited popcorn for like $5, and like you can bring your own bowls and stuff. It's crazy. It'll be Fun little thing in the afternoon.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't love popcorn? Gold and silver popped up while the stock indices popped down. A little inversion there.
Yeah, I saw that on silver. Silver was moving a little bit better towards the upside. Gold, not as much, but that just might be because the overall markets are so closed, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't have that volume in the market. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Be interesting to see if these gaps are indication for the week we have ahead, the direction for
Mhm.
each of them. Wait and see.
Warming up well now. Let's see. Breaking out of this range over VWAP now, finally. Going into the London close.
Yeah, they're pumping.
I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm. Bit of a move.
Here we go. We're starting to get that ripper now to the upside. Let's go. All right.
Nice energy.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Good looking candle.
Mm-hmm.
Dow Jones is strong too right now. Got more earnings this week. We'll see how that plays out. Starting another earnings season.
Wow. What a rip to the upside.
That looks good. Yes, just broke the morning high as well. Go, go. This is a nice breakout up there.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. Gold looks like it might want to start pushing as well to the top side.
Mm-hmm. Market closes at 1 Eastern today, right? 3 hours earlier.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So just under 2
We don't
hours
have
left.
much time. Yeah, we don't have much time left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll start running out of volume, and the market will start to consolidate.
Yeah.
Let's see though. I mean, so far so good.
Yeah. Right now we got a good push.
Exceeded. All right, Harrison. The talking indicator is a stream from one of our other team members here. So what you can do is you can hang out in the Discord, and you can just kind of monitor its movement and how it trades the market. It is an algo, so it's just autonomously trading and stuff. So it usually is running, simultaneously while we are streaming here in the Discord. So you can look at either it, or you can look at my chart, or whatever other coach is here sharing their chart or giving the breakdown. Yeah, unfortunately, Steve charts are private to him. The only thing you're able to do is just see what his trades are, how they're working, and you can hear the audio fills. But like I said, you're more than welcome to hang out with us. Glad to see you here. Check out some of our great classes. We've got Coach Becky's trade psychology class every Tuesday. We've also got Coach Matt's mentorship class on Thursday. We've got two great after hours traders starting from 7 p.m. Eastern all the way to 9 p.m. Eastern. You can catch Coach Breezy and Coach Blasky Monday through Thursday.
I just left
Oh my
on
God.
Discord.
Cha-cha. You wait for order filled, and then you flip a coin. Wow. And you just hold on.
See where she rides.
Or you can take a look at some of our morning trades, because, we've got some pretty good success rates. We've got some pretty good trades that happen here in the morning. We don't tear you guys up with too much drawdown, or, stack you with the cons that you couldn't take in your account. So,
Real life, yeah. Riz throws down in the morning. Like his levels are fire. You guys get up early with him, talk about what the market might do, see the trades. It's a good opportunity to just hang out and trade together and can kick it back and forth what we're seeing. Blue sky's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Hmm.
I like hearing Steve's bots chatter. It's fun. They reverse the entire overnight move. I dream of the market all the time. When we think about it, we check it the night in the evening, do our charts in the evening. Sometimes it's just fresh right there, and you're a morning trader, like yeah. It's in our sleep even. I love that point Ace about when you get confluence with Rizzler. It's good when you have your trade plan and it coincides with another fellow traders. It's like, yeah, let's go.
And let's go, Ace. I like it. You let me know when we're on the same confluence so I can stack up.
That's right.
I think everybody's on that same bandwagon right now, Judge. Everybody's got that dream.
We might have to wait until tomorrow to really to get our answer. Let's see what happens when they reopen today this afternoon. You know, sometimes there's tells there. Bulls are still holding up here. On in Q. Dow's a little weaker. Some bears came in there.
Mm-hmm.
Knife was split this morning, today. Their earnings are tomorrow on Netflix after hours. I didn't know about a split. I could have missed that. Seems like odd timing to split the day before your earnings. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe they just bottom fell out.
Looking like it.
Huh. Crazy times, man.
Hmm. They did it again, it would be $8. Imagine that.
Dang. A product that's in nearly every home. Subscription project at that.
Hmm.
Kind of wild. Tricky when they get so low like that, you know, it's like buying opportunity or how low can they go, you know, like when they're just sliding. There's not a clear reversal pattern yet. But then earnings coming up tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see that catalyst on this situation. Definitely something to watch this week. Speaking of something to watch this week, our newest podcast episode will be out later today.
That's right. That's right, Coach.
Yeah.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah, it's really fun to like talk about market with you guys and all kinds of interesting discussions. She's still taking shape. We have different segments planned for different weeks and guests on. So if any of you are still debating being a guest on the podcast, definitely like let's do it. You're welcome. We're more than welcome to join us. Coach Justin will chat with you, and then we'll put you in a guest segment. It's going to be really fun to kind of get to know each other through this process of getting the podcast up and going and out there in the world.
Yeah. Some good stuff.
That's wild to me that Netflix is down around 88. I mean, that crazy spike around COVID and oof. Aren't you? You're West Coast with me. You're like in burger mode and it's like 8:30 in the morning.
In and out
Yep.
burger right now. Jeez Louise.
Did you
Wow.
get milkshakes with it
Oh, yeah.
though?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's
You're ahead.
hilarious.
I did start it. Thank you. I'm not past the coffee, to be honest. Not ready for anything else yet.
Wow.
Let's go, he says. I wonder what Netflix is going to do when they're going to find their bottom here on this drawdown. Arky's doubling down on his burger intentions.
Of course he is.
Sometimes when
Wonderful.
you know, got a craving, it's the only answer. I made chocolate chip pancakes right before popping on here for kids home from school. I feel like I got them thoroughly spoiled because now they don't even want pancakes if it doesn't have chocolate chips in it. I don't know. I might have got them stuck on that. Oh, wow. I know, right? They're so good. We're like survival around here. We'll make a bunch of pancakes on the weekend and then they just have reheated pancakes for a few days for school. Makes it easier.
Mhm.
Streamline the
Right.
process. Right?
There you go.
Gotta get through the days. We're busy. I know blueberry pancakes are better. That's my opinion. I love blueberry pancakes and with like jam on it instead of syrup, but one of my kids will eat that. The other ones are like chocolate chip. They're jam. Pancakes are versatile though. You can like dress them up all kinds of ways. See, now you guys are making me hungry. Oh man, these sellers. They're like, oh, you like that new high? Boom.
No kidding, right? Just slap it down.
Yeah, they really took back that whole
Hmm.
push. That's why Steve's bot reminded us. Exit point. Place in Japan where they have pancakes with a whole stick of butter. Ooh, that would be buttery. That seems a little intense. I'm not gonna lie. On the whole stick. We did start it. Sorry, Ace. Morning
Stick of
vibes with
butter.
slower volatility.
Ugh. It's a lot of butter. Well,
There's a lot of butter. Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds greasy. If butter's your thing, man, maybe it's just maybe it hits the spot. No judgment, no judgment.
Exactly. Judge free zone.
That's right. To each their own.
Oh, wow. High speed train derailed in Spain, killing 21 and injuring over 100.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
last night. Yeah, that was last night.
Dang. That's the thing. High speed is high
Landlords.
speed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
I just lost track of thought.
Right. I love the idea of the high speed trains, but you know, there's risk there. Kind of wild how fast they can go. Ooh, that is a whole stick of butter on 3 pancakes. All right, we gotta pull back to center point here. And I'll see if she's got any moves left.
I'm gonna put us down. We're 2 minutes into the close of the London session now, so heading towards New York lunch session. But
Ooh, cumin instead of pepper on eggs. I never thought of that. That's clever.
the famous butter pancakes.
We're in Japan trying the famous butter pancakes. This might be the craziest thing I've ever seen. And they have this pancake window with this woman flipping the most perfect looking pancakes, and the pancakes aren't served with syrup. They're just served with a whole stick of butter. I'm kind of speechless. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've never seen anything like this, and I've eaten crazy things all over the world. My stomach is going to be in shambles after this one, but I think it's going to be worth it. The pancakes themselves could definitely benefit from syrup, but the butter does do a good enough job of holding down the fort here. I've been seeing everyone in the restaurant just go for straight bites of the butter, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? But then you realize it's like actually some of the highest quality butter you've ever had. It just kind of tastes like whole milk. It still doesn't take away from the fact that this might be the most absurd thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. I could do a stick of butter on some flapjacks. Doesn't bother me at all.
Definitely want something.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Definitely. I can't believe a little cholesterol involved.
I want to play this game, which I used.
Death waiting to happen. No. You can't deny yourself those guilty pleasures. You know, to deny yourself those guilty pleasures is to deny yourself that you're human.
There's a balance. I'm all about striving for that balance. Sometimes you really want a buttery pancake, but maybe later go for a nice long walk and smooth it out. Best of both worlds. Live the life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? I love that, Jaja. That's exactly it. Still have buttery pancakes. Maybe have a side of berries. Some antioxidants in there.
Stick.
We're all gonna die someday. Okay, who do you guys think is the best trader of all time that you know of, that you look up to, or that you are interested in their journey, like how they trade, like how they are you working on brownie points on holiday RQ? Beyond Mike and Steve. And Coach Riz, obviously. I mean, there's a reason why we hang out with him every morning. He's pretty great. I bet he's in the slong. Are you in the slong? They are. I know. I'm so excited for Mike tomorrow morning. Not even gonna lie. I feel like I missed a little bit of his heyday so far, so I'm excited. He's just hanging out. It's good to hang out in the morning.
Yep.
Plus,
It's always nice in the AM.
mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if we can make our next leg up. Maybe we could take this thing up.
Yeah, the Bulls are countering strong here.
Finally showing up.
They've been trying to hold these lows all morning since it stopped falling at after midnight.
Mm-hmm. See if we can break out here. Looking fairly strong now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if the Bulls have it in them, but we can hope.
Right, they're certainly giving it a go.
Mm-hmm.
Go, go, go. Let's go for ace. One.
I don't know. I don't know about that Ponzi flush. I don't know if we'll see that. I think you've already had enough selling.
Yeah. The Bears don't seem to have any momentum this morning. I'm more curious how we'll open this afternoon, because I feel like that will be a little bit telling as to the intentions. Yeah, London High seems too far away for this sort of volatility, I think, but you never know. Well, on NQ for London session, it was only what the London High was at 25,413
Mm-hmm.
so far.
Come on.
ES London High 69,24.5. That's a little farther. NQ is definitely closer to the London High. Overnight Steve buys it all up. You definitely see overnight gaps. A little more over an hour till the end here.
Come on, get it up.
Gosh, you guys, I still have this another fresh cold for the winter. Sorry about my voice.
Come on, hold it. Let's go.
Right?
Okay, let's go. It's a nice trade.
Yeah, that was decent. Gold had a nice little turn there too, at a half hour pulling back, and the bulls are there again. See what we got, bulls, to finish it out.
For sure. Let's go. Okay.
I know they're all
I'm
kind of
into
doing it. I think
this.
they could get that. NQ could get that London high there.
And I hope so. I'm in this. I'm in this raw as well with two MNQ cons.
Hey. Nice. Not gonna lie, I took NyQuil last night and slept in, so I decided to just not trade today. But I definitely want to hang out with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's that cold season where you roll from NyQuil to coffee and then think about life a little while later. We'll see if you can make a new high now, or if a strong seller's presence from 20 minutes ago will hold. That big bearish candle, they're going to try to defend, but On the VWAP chat, we're back to VWAP. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, RQ. You took an ankle and still woke up at 4 a.m. I was up at 6, but not 4. Wait. Early morning guy. Ooh, silver made a new high in the day. Let's go. RQ, I feel like you should be in that. You had a boss silver trade last week. I hope she keeps running into tomorrow. I don't know. Silver and gold are more bullish. They're gap up overnight and over the weekend. You're waiting to short NQ or ES maybe? Silver and gold. Huh? Get it. Nothing has too much volatility right now, so there could be plays in both directions in these type of markets where there isn't a ton of volume. Then there's often scalps in both directions because they'll be playing off of every level that's hit will be an algo will be hitting it.
Silver and gold or Q, huh? I don't think it's time yet, though. I hear copper might be exploding soon.
Upper, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So wild that you said that. I have a guest coming on my Market Mama's podcast, and he got his start in copper trading.
Did
I'm gonna
he?
look at copper. Yeah.
Yeah, people are on eBay smelting copper right now. They're selling bars of copper like 4 to 5 times the value. We're trying to get ahead of it.
Cool.
Crazy.
Right? Make it a desired commodity. I love that.
Guess so, yeah. Yeah. Guys on eBay selling copper bars. It's the funniest thing.
Right.
It ain't cheap though.
Right? What you gonna pay? so that they can make the bars and sell them. Just
But
adjust the
yeah,
commodity. Smart.
well, there's a lot of copper that goes on circuit boards. Most of your electronic boards between silver and copper and gold, there's more copper that is on the circuit boards. There's substantially more copper on a board.
Because it's a higher conductor, right, of electricity?
Correct.
Yeah. It's definitely a necessary component for a lot of our products.
Mm-hmm.
Just not pennies anymore. I think its connectivity might even be stronger than silver and gold in terms of its electronic capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
That element of it. But I could be wrong. That's not my wheelhouse. What's the ticker for copper? Does anybody know?
Uh,
Unless I can
HG.
Google
That's a Hotel Georgia.
it. Copper futures contract.
Silver getting a nice push here in the morning. Silver's starting to push nicely. And then gold will start to move. Yep, there goes gold. Probably then has will probably dip down as the precious metals start to move up a little more, maybe.
Yep, it is HG. Thanks, Jaja. Oh, is it all? It's at a, I don't know, all-time high. It's at a last year high. Just made a higher high on the larger time frame. Copper. Interesting. It's trading around 6. Definitely a little smaller number than we're used to,
Mm-hmm.
at least for a futures. It's all relative, though.
We read that.
I should really hesitating here at making a new high on them for the morning. Seems like those sellers are just like holding the line. That's a good point, Gabber. The chemistry chart. Look at you coming in with solid information. Thanks. Hey, just watch your backside, Ark. Hey, gold is pulling back too, Ark here. You could get a good little piece out of this. Definitely when, she made that new high, there was a pullback there, which is what the market is doing. With each move, there's a reaction. Not gonna lie, it's ballsy to short silver. She's the strongest one out of all of them. For the morning, anyway. Right?
Yep, that's right, Coach. Silver is a strong one today.
Yeah. IQ is riding the bull. Yeah. Shorting any pop can be lucrative if you're really careful and intentional, but it is the equivalent of catching the tip. So the dip or the tip is tricky. Catching a knife. You're already at break even. You're solid. That's a profitable morning, RQ. In profit or in profit? Who's gonna be mad about that? Well, today is a short day, guys. 1 hour left of the session today. And tomorrow is back to hours as usual.
Yep.
Well, it's New York lunchtime. I just had an hour this morning to hang out with you guys. I'm gonna pop off, but strong trade, RQ. Great job.
Most definitely. Thanks, Coach Becky, for hanging with us this morning.
It's fun as always. Appreciate you.
Definitely.
I hope we get another high on NQ for you guys. They're in it. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow I'll be back tomorrow for Power Hour and Psychology Lab. And then I'm gonna try and catch Mike's reintroduction to the lives this year. So see you guys tomorrow.
Absolutely, Coach Becky. Thank you for hanging with us today.
Yeah.
And there you have it, team. Coach Becky hanging with us this morning. It was awesome. And thank everybody else for hanging out with us this afternoon or this morning session. I hope you all had a great trade session. We got some great trades out the morning, made a few bucks. I hope you guys did as well. It is getting a little choppier. It does look like the market may just catch itself on a bid here to the upside. I'm still in this trade. I'm actually in a long position. I took an entry at 25,643. I didn't get stopped out. So on my live account, so I'm still holding that for upside. Let's see if we can get that gap. Again, we do have an early day today, but tomorrow will be a full on schedule and plethora of great stuff. If you guys remember Coach Mike, or if you've not heard Coach Mike's price analysis, you guys are in for a treat because it will be something to behold tomorrow. You guys don't want to miss that. He should be here in the morning session with you all. I'll be in the afternoon session, probably around New York lunch, and for sure inside a power hour. So don't forget, you guys can catch me in the afternoon session. And again, thank you all for hanging with us. Hope you all have a blessed day. Don't forget, it is the holiday, so the markets will be reopening at the Sydney Open later on this afternoon, and we can hopefully catch ourselves a decent trend on some of this bounce back, hopefully regaining some of this sell off. Of course, my DMs are always open. If you guys ever need anything or would like me to take a look at a chart or having some issues, feel free to shoot me a DM. Would love to hear from you all. And all right, team. Have a great day. As always, good luck in the market, and I will see you all tomorrow.